Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Well, it is yet another bewildering day in America. Up is down, right is wrong. Yeah. Trump is president. I'll tell you one thing, you have got to hand it to the guy. He is willing to call his most disastrous blunders his greatest victories. If he were in charge of the Hindenburg, it would have sounded like this.
And the back motors are just holding enough to keep it in place. And another on-time arrival. Oh, the victory!
Case in point, Trump's complete betrayal of our Kurdish allies after his phone call with Turkish President Erdogan. This is so despised on both sides of the aisle that the House voted to condemn Trump's actions 354 to 60. That is the sort of bipartisanship you only see in, like, naming a post office. In fact, Congress just approved the Donald Trump Syria policy sucks forever stamp. Now, it can be argued that getting out of the endless wars in the Middle East is not a bad thing. I understand that part. But the way Trump did this, make no mistake, who wins here? His buddy Vladimir Putin, who yesterday met with Erdogan to carve up Syria like a Christmas shawarma. So, naturally this morning, Trump gave a self-congratulatory speech from the White House and claimed others were congratulating him too.
Today's announcement validates our course of action with Turkey that only a couple of weeks ago was scorned. And now people are saying, wow, what a great outcome. Congratulations.
Yes, a lot of people are saying, wow, what a great outcome. Congratulations. Specifically, Erdogan and Putin. They keep saying it to each other and giggling.
Then immediately he took the congratulations back.
People are saying, wow, what a great outcome. Congratulations. It's too early to me to be congratulated, but we've done a good job. We've saved a lot of lives.
Please, please, people I just made up, it's too early to congratulate me. Oh, what? You already got me this cake I ordered for myself? Wow, what a great outcome. Congratulations.
Now, Trump declared a permanent peace in the region, kind of, sort of.
The government of Turkey informed my administration that they would be stopping combat and their offensive in Syria and making the ceasefire permanent, and it will indeed be permanent. However, you would also define the word permanent in that part of the world as somewhat questionable.
Man. Way to undercut yourself during an announcement.
We have achieved permanent peace, by which I mean a very temporary peace. That is my promise, by which I mean my suggestion. Really just spitballing here. Point is, war's over. Let's go forcibly kiss a nurse in Times Square.
And Trump made one thing clear. This is our fake victory, and we're not sharing.
This was an outcome created by us, the United States, and nobody else. No other nation. Very simple.
Just remember, when you write it down in the history books, it was my idea and mine alone to give Turkey and Russia everything they wanted.
Then Trump bragged about his new buffer zone between the Turkish border and the Kurds.
We are achieving a much more peaceful and stable area between Turkey and Syria, including a 20-mile wide safe zone. An interesting term, safe zone. That's the term we're using. Hopefully, that zone will become safe. Thousands and thousands of people have been killed in that zone over the years.
That doesn't actually sound that safe. Maybe we should call it the danger zone. I hear there's a highway that goes straight to that. Trump spoke about his decision to abandon American allies like a goth poetry teen.
Let someone else fight over this long, blood-stained sand.
Fun fact, blood-stained sand, also the paint swatch they used for Trump's face. Then, it's a good match. Similar color. I see that. Then Trump praised our Kurdish allies for retreating to an area that our enemies told us it was okay.
The American delegation negotiated the original 5-day ceasefire that ended Kurdish fighters to safely leave. It just got them to a point where, frankly, they were able, it enabled them to get out, to go, and move really just a few miles in a slightly different direction.
So we lost them? We don't know where they...
The Kurds got out, but I will never, ever get out of this sentence, which is going tremendously, by the way. A lot of people calling up and saying, wow, great sentence. Congratulations on such a subject-verb gumbo.
The president... little gumbo, right, John? The president assured the public. The president assured the public that ISIS prisoners have been contained. You know, ish.
General Mazloum has assured me that ISIS is under very, very strict lock and key, and the detention facilities are being strongly maintained. There were a few that got out, a small number, relatively speaking.
Wait, what? Hold on, a few got out? Then they aren't under strict lock and key. I wouldn't send my toddler to a daycare that advertises children are safe under lock and key. A few got out, but a very small number, relatively speaking.